All right, Duval. So we just got the official word the Jacksonville Jaguars have placed starting linebacker Foye Oluokun on injured reserve. Really unfortunate situation. Oluokun has been kind of an Iron Man for the Jaguars the last few years, and now they're going to be without him for at least the next 4 games. And they obviously have spent a lot on linebacker over the last several years under Trent Baalke as their general manager. So they do have Ventrell Miller, they have Chad Muma, they have guys that can go in there and potentially play some decent football. But Foye Oluokun is an emotional leader. He is one of the smartest players out there on the field, one of the best athletes, one of the best overall players the Jacksonville Jaguars have. So they're going to be without him against the Houston Texans, and again, the next 4 games at least. And then you've also got Darnell Savage has been downgraded to out. He'll be missing another game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're starting nickel, really a player who can fulfill multiple roles on the defensive side of the ball for them. So another situation that you'd love to have him out there in what is beyond a must-win game. You'd love to have Foye. You'd love to have Darnell Savage. That's not going to happen this week. So you're going to be relying on players that are less experienced, less talented overall, and you're going to have some guys come up big to get your first win of the season, first divisional game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're trying to get to 1-0 in the division and trying to get their first win. They're 0-3. They're a team that looks like they're reeling, coming off of an absolutely brutal loss to the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. And they're sitting there with their backs against the wall. They were already against the wall heading into week 3 at 0-2. Now, I mean, there's nowhere to go. They've got to claw their way out of this. And do they have the ability to do so? I think that there's enough talent on the roster, even with these injuries, to put up a fight each and every week. But with the combination of coaching and talent, it's not looking good. And I place more of the blame on the coaching in that regard. I think that the offensive coaching has gotten a little bit stale. Whatever it is, the message that Doug Peterson and his staff are trying to get across to the players on this football team, it's not happening. And defensively, Ryan Nielsen so far, I mean, it hasn't been as positive as a lot of folks would have hoped, as I would have thought heading into this season. I thought Ryan Nielsen was a rising star in this league. I still think he could be. I think he's a very good coach. But what they're doing is not working as consistently as they would have hoped. They haven't forced a turnover on defense. They haven't been able to generate a ton of pressure on the defensive side of the ball over the first 3 weeks. So the Jaguars have a lot of work to do, not a lot of time to do it. They're taking on the Houston Texans in Houston on Sunday, tomorrow. And again, they're trying to get to their first win, trying to get to 1-3 and somehow salvage this season, which is a season in which the Jaguars, they were told by their owner, it's time to win. This, again, according to Shad Khan, this is the best football team the Jacksonville Jaguars have ever had. Players, coaching staff, the expectation is to win now. The Jaguars are not doing that. Will they be able to flip the script in Houston tomorrow? We'll find out. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. Going to be on vacation here for the next week or so, but we'll continue to provide some updates when we can. Really appreciate y'all. Have a good one.